Welcome back to Kingdom Hearts! And also back to the gummy ship. Oh. Now I'm just sad. But anyways, back to Kingdom Hearts. Completed some areas, so that's done. Deep Jungle is gone. Ellipse Coliseum is not gone. Wonderland is gone. Really, we've got the worst of the worlds out of the way already, except maybe one more. But it's honestly, Deep Jungle and Wonderland are some of the most hated Kingdom Hearts worlds. So it's kind of a wonder why they keep bringing Wonderland back. Anyways, Gummy Ship still sucks. Heading back to Traverse Town after getting a Gummy Ship piece from a monkey, I think. No, that was just some random piece. No, you find the Gummy Ship piece from unlocking the keyhole. And just ask me one that you can take back to Traverse Town, give it to Sid, and he'll fix it. Would have really sucked for Sora if you unlocked some other world or something like that instead of Deep Jungle. It was really awkward. I give the Gummy Ship a hard time, and it does suck, but honestly, if it is your kind of thing, it's pretty easy to sink your teeth into it with all the customization and whatnot. So there's that, I suppose. Still goes on way too long. Anyways, back to Traverse Town. Back to Traverse Town. So, in addition to talking to Sid, there are actually a ton of new things you can do here now. You've unlocked quite a bit of stuff through magic, trinities, but also just some new stuff opens up. Not everything. Traverse Town's the most content-rich part of Kingdom Hearts in Kingdom Hearts history. It's kind of a shame, really, that there's never been anything that even matches anything close to this kind of content, really. Kingdom Hearts 2 has a, well, very similarly named town, but it's still not really the same. Granted, I wouldn't really take most of the content this town offers. It's not really that much fun. Finding Dalmatians and interacting with random things. Still wish Kingdom Hearts was more interactive. So yeah, these candles are made by Moogles, so no one could ever turn them out. But now that you have magic, you can turn them out. And then it unlocks this treasure chest, but the Keyblade's supposed to unlock everything, so why does it need to be unlocked in order for you to unlock it? Then again, going into the sort of metaphysical ramifications of what the Keyblade can and can't actually do, so like what determines being locked and unlocked. Oh, and on a quick aside, does anyone know what that furnace actually does? Because I swear, like, I don't know, if it does something, I probably made use of it without realizing it, but, like, I have no clue if it actually is doing anything or not. I don't know, maybe that's just me, though. It does make the chimney start smoking, I think. And, you know, something I do kind of appreciate about older games that is, you just sort of have to use your logic there. It's like, oh, fireplace on equals chimney smoking. It's not like they have a cutscene that pans over and slowly reveals to you that something has changed. And looking at you, Okami. Like, there's way too much hand-holding. I kind of like these older games like this. And I don't really like Mario 64 that much, but honestly, I do love how you can still discover random little new things about it. Like, I only just found out this year there's a random wall you can punch in one of the early worlds in Mario 64, and you get a 1-up. That's all there is to it. It's just a random wall. There's nothing special about it. And games are kind of missing that now, I think. They're so worried that people won't see every last drop of your content. Or, reverse, they'll try and hide their content. I'm looking at, like, Final Fantasy X-2 and stuff like that, where you need a guide if you want to do everything. And unlike with Mario 64, it's actually like important stuff, like plot points and getting 100% completion and seeing the proper ending and stuff like that. I don't really like that, but it's nice when a game has some mysteries to it. It's not just all explained right in front of you. I'm not sure I actually mentioned this, but the green things. Something music related. They're all music related. They're completely immune to magic. So while they can't hurt you, you're kind of hard pressed to hurt them in any effective method. Because like you can use magic to attack the other colors, and then if you, for example, use Blizzard on the fire ones, then you get a tech point, etc., etc. But it's not really special anyways. One tech point, what's that gonna get you? So there's actually not a whole lot to talk about now I'm back in Traverse Town. Guess I'll talk about some other stuff, like Kingdom Hearts 1.5, which, I don't know, it's kind of strange how hyped I've seen some people get for it, considering it's just an HD remake. We've had tons of those. It's not going to be like suddenly we have Final Fantasy 13 quality graphics. And yet people seem to think it's going to lead to some really big jump. Personally, I do like how it looks. I've always thought that Kingdom Hearts' style should have just been exactly what it is on the PS2, but smoother for future games, though it's probably going to look more like the CGI, unfortunately, which looks really weird. Just going to put that out there. Like, well, okay, Sora and stuff, they look fine. Like, Donald and Mickey and stuff, though, just, what the fuck? But yeah, Final Mix actually changes all the colors of the enemies for some unknown reason. I don't really understand why. They never have very good palettes either. They make them almost like sickly, like contrasting colors or something like that. Like they want to make the enemies disgusting. Like you want to throw up every time you see them or something. I don't even know. Now, I've picked up some Dalmatians on this space adventure, I guess. Wow, that's a weird sentence. But yeah, so I got some rewards from this. Dalmatians are definitely worth it. Unfortunately, a lot of the stuff you get is, well, you'll see. And you have to go through this cutscene every single time, so I wouldn't check in every time you meet one of the increments, which I think is every 10. Because same cutscene, but if you just wait, then you get all of them at once, so. But they're all just gummy ship pieces, so. But yeah, this, you still get some nice stuff. And if you like gummy stuff, there you go. You're gonna get some good weapons and stuff like that, so. And we got a Faraga, or is it Firaga? I alternate between the two pronunciations. I guess I should, because I'm never really going to go into detail it. Or, no, I might in another video, never mind. I was going to talk about the gummy ship some more, but I'll leave that for when we actually get to the gummy ship. I actually, going back to the Final Mix topic, I don't know about anyone else, but I've always found it really strange that Japan gets the more exclusive stuff with Kingdom Hearts and such, simply because it's Disney. Disney isn't really first and foremost something you think of when you think of Japan. I know it's got like Final Fantasy stuff, but at the end of the day, it's Disney. Why isn't like a North America or Europe or something like that first to get it? But then beyond that, why does Japan get so much exclusive content? And also, why is there like an 8-month wait between every Kingdom Hearts game? It's just kind of weird priorities, if you ask me. Though, a lot of people argue, oh, it's made in Japan, stuff like that. And sure, but, I mean, like, okay, here's one thing. Localization. Why does it take so long to localize something when they already have the English voice actors who are all really well known? It's like you have to hunt for them or something. I mean, sure, you have to get original characters, but even then, most of those are already planned out too. And yet, the localization periods seem to be getting longer and longer in a lot of cases. I mean, there's almost a year's wait between any given Kingdom Hearts game from the Japanese to North American or European release. Just seems weird to me for a franchise based on something that's so American. Just wanted to point out that it's worth your while to fight these enemies early while you can, because eventually they all get a power boost, but and also it gets harder to fight these weaker enemies, like they don't appear as much. So it's good to get some of the lower end items now, because you do need a healthy mix of high grade and low grade items to synthesize things and stuff like that. Beyond that, it's just good to get experience and stuff like that. The game, like most Final Fantasy things, does have a difficulty spike around the end. Well, nowhere. Okay, Kingdom Hearts is nowhere near Final Fantasy levels, though, in any way. Like, there's always a difficulty spike, but the difficulty spike of Kingdom Hearts is nothing compared to the difficulty spike of, say, Final Fantasy IV or something like that. Well, actually, people have said Final Fantasy IV is really easy. I have first and foremost experience with the DS remake, which is apparently astronomically harder. But beyond that, also, Final Fantasy IV was my first Final Fantasy, so that might have something to do with it. I mean, when I played on the Super Nintendo, actually, but back then I had no clue how games worked. Well, RPGs at least. That was way beyond my brain level. I can understand, like, Mario Bros. And Duck Hunt. Anyways, after going past the fire door, you find some kind of annoying rocks, honestly. If you miss them, you have to swim all the way back, because the swimming mechanics in this game suck. But yeah, what's actually waiting inside this weird magic place? We'll have to find out next time. See you next time.